Hey, what's up, guys? Eisenheim here. I'm gonna show you a typical Bay Area commute. Okay. So I'm coming from, I think this is Hercules area. So I'm gonna be merging to the freeway. And if you live in the East Bay, you know this area. Okay, so I'm gonna drive all the way um, to Emeryville with the Powell exit. Okay, so that's a typical. That's before the Bay Bridge. Okay, so bear with me. Okay. So this is OpenPilot. Okay, this is by Commute AI company, founded by Gio Hutz. You know, the guy that hacked the iPhone and the Sony PlayStation. Okay. Um, that device that you see on top of my infotainment system, that's the C3X. So it's part of it's the main component of a kit that you install. It's an add-on. Basically, it's an add-on kit that will enhance your car's ADAS. Okay, so I have an Honda Accord. So my ADAS, it's called Honda Sensing. Okay, so different cars, different names. So and usually it will enhance both the lateral and the long. Lateral means it's the steering, okay, and then the long, it's a lingo for braking and acceleration. Okay, that's the lingo for long. The lateral, it's almost mature, um, but the long is still in experimental. Okay, what do you mean by experimental? That means, there's it's good, but there's gonna be some instances that it may not be good. It's not dependable yet. That's why it's in experimental mode. Okay, now we have a chill mode. The chill mode is where OpenPilot controls the steering, just like what you see here in the video, and your stock, what you call this one, OpenPilot will use the your car's radar signal to control the braking. Okay, because the experimental is based on end to end. Okay, so it's using the image. Okay, just like lateral, the steering is using the image, and it's controlled by neural networks. So basically, it's like an artificial human brain. So whatever it sees, so it will calculate, the position of your car. Okay. So the chill mode is not the neural network yet. Not neural network yet. It's the experimental mode that you get to test the AI on the braking. Okay. Now that being said, since I don't, some cars are, especially the Honda Bosch. Okay, that's the radar for our Hondas. There's no signal that OpenPilot can tap into. There's no signal, so there is no OpenPilot support on Bosch cars. Okay, because some Honda has NIDEC. That one, OpenPilot can tap the radar signal, but the Bosch, there's no signal that they can use. So what happened is I'm using OpenPilot for steering. Okay, the steering is taken care of by the AI, but the braking and the gas is taken care of by the stock Honda sensing. Okay, that's built in your car when you purchase your car. Okay, so right now both are engaged. OpenPilot for steering. Okay, the neural network is doing its job, and then the braking and the acceleration is taken care by Honda sensing. What was that? LCAS. LCAS is for the steering. Honda sensing ACC. Okay, I think it's automatic cruise control, something like that. Okay. So here you go. So I'm entering the freeway here. So it's a nice weather, and I heard there's a flood in San Diego. So guys, be careful. So here you go. So I'm gonna engage it. So if once you see the green border, that means everything is engaged. I'm doing nothing. And then once you see like a gray, it turns to gray. That means I'm overriding with the gas. I'm pressing the gas. Okay, so I think in this video I try not to just leave it as is. Okay, and here you go. So the neural network is doing its job, keeping the car centered. Okay, with all this traffic around me. There's a lot of cars that's compatible with OpenPilot, around 250 make and models plus. So primarily it's the Hyundais, Toyotas, Honda, Japanese cars. We do have Fords. So just go to comma.ai/vehicles and see if your car is supported. So if you have a 5-year-old car, just like me, I have a 2018 Accord. Most likely it's supported. So I have a 2018. So 2018, 2019, 2020. Yeah, those are all most likely. Those are especially Japanese cars. So just go to comma.ai/vehicles and see for yourself. The kit, I call it a kit because first of all, the C3X, which is the one I have a C3 that is an old version of the device. We call that a C3X. It costs you around $12.50 just for the C3X. Okay, but you need a harness that you have, because you need that one to tap the CAN signals of your car. So, and it's located by the camera up there behind my rear view mirror. That's the camera of your car. So you have to take out the cover, and basically you need a harness to tap into the signal, because you need those signals, the CAN signals. So basically OpenPilot is intercepting the signals and using the OP controls to control your car. You know what I'm saying? So basically OpenPilot is taking over on the controls. Okay, not your built-in ADAS. By the way, I'm not a coder. Okay, so if my If my terms are kind of like not that technicals, it's because I am not a techie. Okay, primarily I'm a tester. Okay, so you see all my videos. So basically, I like to make it as the wording as layman as possible, so it's easy for regular Joe to understand. Okay, and here you go. If you have by the way, so basically the harness is around $200, so 1250, 450 plus tax, so around 1500 out the door. You'll have open pilot running, you know, in your car, um, and just go to coma.ai. There's a lot of instruction over there on how to videos. Everything is fairly easy to install. And if you think you're gonna have problem installing it, like say you don't think that you're technical enough to install, there is discord.coma.ai that you can go to. That's the official open pilot community set up by Comma, and a lot of people here, including me, are willing to help you. Okay, to get past that barrier. Okay, so if you think you're not technical enough, don't worry. We're gonna help you as long as you know how you know how to follow instruction. Okay, and also um, make sure that you need to think of open pilot, not like not Tesla, like a self-driving thing, that will make your car self-drive. No, it's not. It looks like it, just like as you see in this video, it looks like it's self-driving for you, but it's not. I'm totally alert, and I'm ready to take over in case something happen. Okay, in case something happen. So always be on alert. Okay, these are our cars, are L2 cars. There's no amount of AI that you can put on our cars, okay, that will make it self-driving. Okay, that will make it self-driving. So keep that in mind. Okay, as again, Open Pilots is a great ADAS enhancer. So 1500 out the door, you'll get it. They ship the next day. They do offer 3-day ground by UPS. So if I were you, or you can order now, you should have it by the weekend. And the only main thing is like when you're installing it, especially the mount. There's some because you're gonna install it via windshield. And how come mine is different? The reason being is my Honda Accord. It has a small footprint, the windshield, and I'm a tall dude. So if I mount it officially, which is supposed to be centered, okay. So basically, that C3 which you're seeing right now will be at the spot where you see the white van. It will be there, okay. So basically, it will be blocking, a good part of my driving view, okay. And I don't want to adjust my driving position just for that. So I decided to mount it along, okay. But officially, you need to mount it as high as possible, centered, and as high as possible, okay. So I think if you have a truck or SUV, you get plenty of space there. You can mount it, as high as you want. Okay, that's the official instruction, and that way, if something happen, because this is not a consumer product per se, so technically it's still a development kit. um, something happened, so it's nice to be on the same page with comma. Okay. And for me, since I've been testing for 3 years now, so I'm pretty much know the basic stuff, how it works. So I don't um, I don't need the help. You know what I'm saying? Because my channel focus is dash mounting the C3X or the C3 or C3X, just like what you see right now. That's the main focus of my channel, since I find it it's a safety hazard for me. Okay, having the C3X in front, you know, on the windshield. Okay, so yeah, you know, different people, you know, different different folks, different strokes. Okay, but anyway, so here, I think this is the Richmond area, and we're gonna have a curve here. See, there's no line hugging, no nothing, and my confidence level is very, very high. As you can see here, it really relieves you of the stress of commuting, guys. So if you have a compatible car, if you have an Accord, a Hyundai, that's perfect. A Hyundai has more turnability on the steering wheel. You're gonna love it if you have a Hyundai. I think my next car, I think I'm going for the Hyundai Genesis, so, because I want some luxury, you know, while I'm driving. Yeah, but if you have an Accord, which is a low torque car, what do you mean by low torque car? That means my steering wheel, Honda, put a limit on how much you can steer. Okay, so you can only the car can only steer so much. Okay, it's very limited compared to Hyundais and Toyotas. Okay, that's what we call torque, low torque. You know, that's our lingo in the OPENPILOT community. If you have a low torque car, you know, you're gonna have some steering messages like, you know, please take over, you need to help out, because, you know, OPENPILOT wants to steer more degrees, but your car is limiting OPENPILOT to steer. Okay, that's the only bad thing with Honda. But for me though, on a freeway setting just like this, okay, on a freeway setting just like this, Honda's Accords in particular, Accords are in the same, we're toe to toe with any other cars, with OPENPILOT, even with Tesla, with FSD 12 right now. Same thing, same feeling. See, look. Okay, on a slow traffic, on a commute like this, it's the same thing. You can have our cars side by side, and it's the same thing. Okay. So my point is, if you have a low torque Accord, if you have a humble Accord, you don't have to buy a new car. It's just, you know, just to enjoy OPENPILOT, or, you know, get that FSD 12 feeling on a commute like this. It's the same thing. Okay. As you can see here, same feeling. Okay. All of the cars, even Teslas, are level 2 cars. That means it's not self-driving. You need to pay attention. Okay, like this one. There's this truck trying to merge. Okay, there you go. So I cancel it, and then I re-engage it again. See, you still need to pay attention. Okay, you need to drive responsibly. Okay, when do you mean what do you mean responsibly? Pay attention. That's it. That's all it, you know. Speaking of attention, there is a camera in front of the device. You see that thing at the lower left corner of the screen? That's my, you know, that's an icon. That means once you see that icon, that means it can see my face. Okay, that I'm paying attention. Okay. What do I mean paying attention? My eyes is always, you know, mostly looking at the road straight. Okay, so I'm not. So if I'm texting, that thing will disappear and it will have a countdown. Okay, it will have a countdown like okay, and then it will give me a warning. Say please take over or something like that. So it's a good driver monitoring thing. Okay, that's where OpenPilot excels. Okay, I don't think Tesla has one yet. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think Tesla has the wheel nag. I don't know. Um, but this one, as I said, you can drive hands-free. You don't need the wheel nag since it's observing you how alert you are. Okay, that's the beauty of OpenPilot. What else? Okay, this is LA model. Okay, okay. I'm talking about lateral now here. Okay, the steering, since my braking and gas is taken care of by the car's ACC. Okay, so I'm talking. So from now on, it's all about lateral, the steering. Um, we have different version of OpenPilot. You know, we started like zero point 0.5. I don't know. It's been a while. When I first joined, it was 0.6, and now it's 0.9. So that's a, you know, slowly but surely. At the same token, we have different models. Okay, and then I think they started using no lateral planner NLP on the recent models, on the recent version. I think it started in 0.95, 0.95. So that means the control is baked in the model. So as I said before, the control is taken care of by the neural network, the brain, quote unquote, the AI. Okay, so this is what you get. This, as you can see here. So the only difference between Comma and Tesla's FSD is, you know, the camera images, and then the way they train the model. I think that's it. But they're both using neural networks, okay, to control your car, to do your car's behavior, okay. It's all neural network. And it saves them a lot of a line of codes, okay. Save them a lot. Here I touch the wheels because see, as you can see, it's about to go to the line. But just keep in mind the guideline on my rear view camera is not calibrated, so it's supposed to be a bit to the right. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. So you can use the guideline on the UI. So whenever it hits about to hit the line, it will turn yellow and then red if it hits the line. Okay, that's for you to, you know. So you know, and also you can look at the right side view mirror. Okay. What else? Yeah, the feeling is very good. I mean, I'm not gonna make this long video. I'm not gonna waste gas. Okay. If I really don't like the drive. Okay. If I really don't like the drive, I love the drive of the LA model. That's the name of the recent model that we are testing right now. LA model. Okay, it's all about the model. Basically, it's all about the model. Okay, so that's their code. LA model. And on my previous videos, I've been using NLP Lemon Pie. That's another name for a model, and that's very good too. That one keeps me well within, in the middle, in the center. Okay. It's just that other people are having hard time with it. What do you mean? It works great on my car, but for most of the people, it gets, their car get to hug big time. Okay. And curves are, lane diving and everything like that. So again, before LA, a lot of your models may vary. It differs per car. Okay. And if you're new to OpenPilot and you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out which one is gonna be good for your needs. Okay. And I'm betting the LA model is the one that will work great across different car models. Yeah. At least on the lateral side. Okay. So that's why I'm making this video. Just to show you how good it is. Okay. So I know, let's say you're not a techie though. If you're not a techie, I was saying that all we need is for you to have the will to learn. Okay, because there's a lot of things that's going on the device. Because basically, at the end of the day, we're testing for comma. That's it. We're testing for comma. Basically, we're like the the FSD Tesla drivers who got an invite. You know what I'm saying? I think they do a bunch of people get an invite to test the FSD 12 before it hits the public. So basically, right now I'm testing master. Okay, so it will not go on public slash quote unquote public, which is we call it release C3. So there's a lot of step for it, in order to go to the release C3. I think it's master, and then it will go to master CI. People we're still gonna test it, iron out the bugs, and then it will go to devel. Still testing it, devel staging, another version. Keep the bug out, So a lot of people are testing it, and then it will go to release candidate. Okay, so that means release candidate. All the bugs are ironed out. Okay, so and how do you install release candidates? Is basically first time you install the device, it will ask for a URL. So basically, you just put openpilot.comma.ai. That's it, openpilot.comma.ai. That's the release candidate. So that version of OpenPilot is well vetted by the community. Okay. Okay. So if you want a stable drive, okay. Again, right now the one I'm using is master. So master, there's a lot of changes. A lot of every day, even every hour, there's a lot of changes. So what I did is I fork it. So basically, I made a copy of my own, so it will stop the changes on my side, unless I try to update it. So it will stop the changes on my side. Okay. Because I don't want any surprises. Okay. Master is always changing every day. Okay. So Yeah, so this is what you see. So you can see there's no error, no nothing so far, which is great. Okay. I think this is the. We're gonna go to. This is El Cerrito, Albany. That's that hill, mountain there. That's Albany. Okay. So it's still great. I'll give this one 10 out of 10. I'll give it a 9. This drive, I'll give it a 9. That's how good it is. Okay. It's not perfect. There's gonna be segment. You know, whenever you see you saw my hands on the steering wheel. That means it's kind of like I don't feel that confident. Okay, but once you see this hands free, that means I feel confident on the drive. Okay. It does. We're gonna. I think I'm gonna move to the next lane. I'm gonna. Then I'll talk about it. Um, Again, OpenPilot is not a self-driving agent. Okay, it's a lane centering agent. Okay, it will not. You know. So be always on the alert. Um, Yeah, for $1,500, that instead of buying a new Tesla for 45 on sale, some I think Hertz it's dumping their Teslas for what 25, I don't know 35 or something. Their model that model whatever. But anyway, 1,500 compared to 40,000, that's nothing. Okay, that's saying and you're gonna get the same capability on a commute like this. Same capability. Okay. The only thing that you have to do is don't think about it as self-driving. That's it. Don't think about it as self-driving because if you think about it as self-driving, then you're gonna have frustration. Okay. Then you're gonna have frustration. It's not worth the frustration. The frustration is not worth it. Okay, just think about it as an ADAS enhancing agent. That's it, and you're gonna love your drive every day in, every day to work. You're gonna love it. I'm having a good time for 5 years now. I'm still having a good time driving my Accord with OpenPilot. Making this video prove it. Just making this video proof because I'm having a good time every time. See, the thing with OpenPilot is it's not it makes your drive better. It's testing stuff. It's testing new models. Will it work? Will it get better? Or will it regress? That's the fun of it. It's the testing. It's the fun of it. Okay, it's the journey towards self-driving. Okay, on some of the exit like this, see, it tends to follow the lead car. That's the thing. That's the only thing I notice. I think this is the probably the third time it happened. Okay, see, so basically, you have to be on alert. Like me with this model, I have to be on alert whenever there's an off ramp and there's a vehicle trying to exit, especially if it's if I'm driving very fast. Okay, so that's the thing, be on an alert. Okay, because this is not a finished product. Again, this is not self-driving. Okay, but anyway, it's the testing that makes it fun. Unlike Tesla, you're under the under the mercy of the of the develop of Tesla. Whatever they throw it to you. But this one is open pilot. You can change whatever you want. You can tweak it or something like, and it's fun. Hacking stuff is fun. Just make sure you do it responsibly. You don't what you call this I forgot the term, but anyway, comma has a safety thing set up on the there's a it has a panda. We call it a panda. Basically, it's like the Fitbit for your car. So basically, it's like a gateway, I think. Um, so it makes sure that you don't abuse the setting or have the code. For example, it limits the steering torque that you can apply, that you can change. Okay, and if you change it, if you make your car more to steer more, that's allowed by the panda, by comma, you're gonna get banned. Okay, the steering limit by comma AI. Okay, the steering limit by comma, it's there for a reason. Okay, it's there for a reason because you don't want your steering wheel at a high speed to jerk. Okay, it will jerk, especially if you put a bad code, if you don't use official soft version. You never know. Okay, some people, you cannot just nilly willy test different forks. You have to know what you're doing. Okay, so anyway, comma has that safety thing that will prevent your steering from steering too much. Okay, because as I say, if at a high speed and you steer too much, you know what's gonna happen. So there's safety. They call it panda safety. Okay, the steering. There's a limit. Even though your car can steer more, like the Hyundai's, it has more capability to steer more. Like Tesla to steer more. Comma still have that panda safety. It's still limiting people. Okay, their ability to steer more degrees, and it's for safety. Okay, again, safety first. Okay, because we are in public roads. Okay, that's what I like about comma. Okay, they're serious about safety. And speaking of safety, the torque limit set by Honda on my steering wheel, I just changed my mentality, and then I just, instead of griping, oh, my Honda car, I don't like the torque. It's, it doesn't turn that much on a curve. Instead of complaining about it, I think of it as a second safety net. You know what I'm saying? Basically, let's say if I put in the wrong code and it makes my car jerk, okay, with a big degree of rotation, that torque limit set by Honda will prevent it. You know what I'm saying? That torque limit. So for me, it's a safety net too. So I have the torque limit by Honda, set by Honda, and I got the torque limit set by comma. So basically, that's redundancy. Okay. As I said before, I just want a good drive, just like what you're seeing right now. Because most of my commute is like this. I just want a good drive all the way to from my home to work, and vice versa. Okay. So yeah. So if you have a Honda, any other supported cars, it's a sacrilege if you don't have OpenPilot, especially if you have a brand new car. Speaking of brand new car, The if you have a Honda 2020 Accord 2023, CRV 2022 23, Pilot 2023, um, the harness, we don't have the harness in the shop yet, so they're about to. So they're testing the harness and it's working. Okay, they're testing the harness right now and it's working. There's a video out there floating around. So a guy, Cav Maniac or something like that. He has a Honda Pilot 2023. So Comma sent him a harness, special harness for testing, and so it turns out it's the I think it's the CAN FD. There's two kinds of CAN and regular CAN CAN and CAN FD. So it's the CAN FD. So the newer cars has both CAN and CAN FD, I think, because it throws some error on the cluster, instrument cluster. So anyway, Vanilla Gorilla found out a way to remedy that, and it's working fine now. The car with the new harness, he has a video on it. But anyway, we need the bounty is $2,000. Okay, the bounty is $2,000. I think it's around 800. So we need people to support. So please go to the GoFundMe page. I'll put the link in the comment section. If you're a Honda fanatic and an OPENPILOT, any amount of money to donate, will be gladly appreciated. Okay, show your commitment. Please show us your commitment. You know what I'm saying? We are a community here. It's nice to have new people driving OPENPILOT, especially with newer cars. I know Honda people. We're very good. Show them how good Honda peeps are. We love our cars. I love Honda. I mean, I can, even though Hyundai. I know I told you about Genesis, but I'm a Honda freak. I love Hyundai. I had 3 Accords and an Acura. I went through 3 Accords and one I got a RDX because I love the way Honda is built. But anyway, please do support the GoFundMe. So once the 2,000 bounty is hit, then they can start. Can start manufacturing the harness. So it's gonna be in the shop, and then you can start buying the C3X with the harness, with the new harness. Okay, so please support the GoFundMe. Okay, so this is I think this is Powell, Emeryville side. Okay, I don't want to go to the Bay Bridge. I've been driving around. I think I use half a tank of gas just testing this one. But I don't mind. I love it. I really love it, guys. I'm having fun, and for you guys watching my videos, doing comments, I really do appreciate, especially when you're commenting. I really do appreciate that one. Here we go. I think I'm gonna make a U-turn. I'm gonna go under the bridge and yeah, please support the GoFundMe. Okay, so we need 1,000 more, please. Okay. What else? Okay, regarding the Discord.com AI, some people are complaining the community is kind of like toxic. To be frank, when I was new, this is 5 years ago. Okay, when I was a newbie, it's kind of like toxic because first of all, most of them are all techies. Okay, most of them are all techies. So a newbie like me, It's daunting to be in the conversation because I don't. First of all, I don't even know what they're saying, the terms that they're using. Okay, because I was a lurker before, um, and it's scary to to start a conversation with them because you think that they're gonna not what you call this, don't respond, or I don't know, but anyway, um it took one user to help me out. Okay, one user, I forgot the name. I forgot. I know Cfram is one of the earliest one. I forgot. I forgot. He has I forgot the name. But anyway, so he took the time to show me the how to how to change code, how to SSH, basic stuff. And and it felt good for me. It felt good for me. And then I started posting videos, and they're liking it and everything. And at the same time, I try to learn the basic stuff, basic SSH, because I realized that it's easier for them to teach me, at least if I know SSH, so they don't have to teach me how to SSH. You know what I'm saying? So from then on, I made it a point that I will make videos how to do basic stuff. So it's easy for me to, if there's a newbie, okay, I don't know, I'm not a techie, I don't know what's SSH, what's this, how do you install a fork, how do you install this and that. I have videos for it. Okay, I have videos for it. Also, all I have to do is like, okay, all I need for you to do is follow instruction, and here's the video. And then from then on, they get it, and then, so it takes two to tango, as I say. But I don't mind helping people, and there's a lot of Eisenheim out there too. They don't mind helping people for the basic stuff. Okay, I think the community right now, it's not that toxic anymore. Okay, I make sure about it, because if there's a newbie out there, hey, if you ask for a mundane stuff, I will answer it. I don't give a shit if it's if it's the basic stuff. So don't be embarrassed to answer, to ask question. Okay, basically the Discord by Comma, that's the de facto customer service of it. It's not official, but it is the de facto customer service of Comma. So if you have anything wrong with your device, all you have to do is just go to the Discord and document your journey. Hey, how come my C3X is not turning on? Okay, have you tried this? Okay, let me try it. Nope. Have you tried this? Okay, let me try it. Have you tried this? Okay. So if you exhaust all your resources to fix it, Comma is monitoring it. Okay, Comma employees are constantly monitoring the Discord, and they will ask you, oh, you know what? Okay, contact support, and we'll replace your device or something like that. So the Discord.com is not only for the community to interact, but it's as customer service. You get faster service that way, instead of like my Comma device doesn't turn on. Okay, instead of going to the Discord, you email Comma. You know what I'm saying? You rather go to the Discord and document it, so you have and you can send that once you document it with all the suggestion made by the community, and you did all the suggestion and then nothing works, all you have to do is document it, copy the link, and send it to Comma. Either that or Comma will contact you, because as I say, they constantly monitoring the Discord. Okay, So yeah, I think we're okay. The community right now, it's okay. It's okay. So don't be scared, because there's a lot of videos out there having having hate on the community. But as I say, I'm here. A lot of us are here to help newbies. Okay, we're here to help you because I was a newbie before. Okay, I want you to set up OpenPilot with ease and enjoy your drive. You know why? The more OpenPilot users are there, okay, the more the more responsible drivers are gonna be out there. Okay, OpenPilot. Okay, since we know how the thing works, since we know how the guts of it, the inner workings of OpenPilot, we become a responsible driver. That's what I noticed, at least for myself. Okay, because at any moment, like here, just looking at the video, I know at any moment something might happen. It can be a hardware failure, it can be a USB failure, anything, or a bug or something else. You will never know. So I'm always on the alert. Okay, because I know how the software was built, you know, and I've tested the software. Unlike Tesla drivers, you don't know the inner working of FSD. You don't know how it works. So basically, you're just like, okay, will it do this? Will it do that? So that's the good thing with having to know the inside of it. You get to know what to expect. Okay, and in turn, it makes you a responsible driver. I, for one, become a defensive driver. Okay, I don't, as much as possible, I try not to tailgate. 3-second rule. You see in my videos. Because why? Because OpenPilot works best for me with the 3-second rule. The gap between my car and the lead car. You know what I'm saying? So, because I want the best experience that I can get with OpenPilot. Instead of tailgating, let's say, okay, I'm tailgating. Oh, you know what? My driving does not seem to be that good when I'm tailgating a car. Maybe I'll try to, increase my distance, and then, oh, you know what? Like this, as you see in the video, it feels good. So I became a better driver, a better defensive driver. Okay. I became a better defensive driver because most OpenPilot users I know, they just want a good, comfortable drive, centered drive. That's it. And they don't mind changing their driving habits in order to get that comfortable, centered driving. Okay. So most of the time I drive here, second lane from the right. And that's it. And people were saying, "Oh, if you do a 3-second gap, people will cut you." I've been testing that, scenario. I don't get cuts. Maybe sometimes, but the car will go to my left, as you can see here. There's no point. You know what I'm saying? There's no point for that car unless the car is a reckless driver who's weaving in and out. You know those kind of drivers. But for the most part, they will stay on their lane. See, like this, they will stay in the left lane and then just because they know they're faster than the lane I'm at right now. There's no point for them to cut me. You know what I'm saying? So I can afford to have a 3-second gap. Okay. Of course, I have to look at my rear view. That's what I'm saying. With OpenPilot, I have time to scan around me. So as much as possible, I want a good bubble around me. Okay, I want a good bubble around me. And here's a curve here. Yeah, I am pretty sure OpenPilot are Mostly, not all of them, but open pilot drivers are responsible drivers. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of this kit. You get to play the inside. Okay. And especially if you're into electronics, there you go. But if you're not into tech, don't worry. It's still okay. Okay, you can install release 3. That's our stable version. Okay, that's our stable version, tested by the community multiple times. Okay, so that it goes to release 3, and then you can update it to release 3, and you should have a good drive. Okay. And for me, as I say, I don't test long. I just want my lane centering, a good lane centering agent. Because I know my Bosch, my Honda ACC Bosch radar, I love it. I'm used to it. I know how it behaves. Okay, I know if there's a stop car ahead of me, it will not stop. Okay, I know that for a fact. It is designed. It's by design. It's not there's something wrong with the radar. No, it's by design. So if there's a stop car ahead of you, the radar will not pick it up. Why? Because if it picks up a stop vehicle, so everything, the wall, the barrier, you know what I'm saying, it will stop. So it's by design. Okay. That's the only limitation of the radar, and other than that, it's good. The Honda Bosch is good. It has coasting, everything. Again, experimental long via end-to-end, using end-to-end. It's not yet. It's not yet. I mean, it's very good on some occasion, I guess, most occasion, but it's still there's still an uncertainty on some occasion. Okay, so I don't want it. I want it to be like very good, like the I think Honda Civic 23 has the it's using vision, I think. So I don't know, but once it gets out of experiment, right now it's under experimental. And once it gets out of experimental, then I will test it. But other than that, I will stay with my Honda Bosch and just have OpenPilot control my steering, which is not a bad marriage, as you can see here. Okay. Yeah, see, look, for $1,500, and Comma offers 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can return it 30 days. So if I were you, let's say, I know there's a Tesla on sale, and let's say you just want a Tesla just primarily because of autopilot. Because you want that chill drive. I highly suggest to get a C3X by Comma. The only thing that you're gonna lose is time. Okay, your time. You have 30 days to test it. Okay, and we're here to help you. Okay, if you know nothing about it, if you know nothing at all about technical stuff, nothing at all, but you want unquote autopilot capability, just like what you're seeing right now, get it. And we're here. The community is here to help you. Okay, we're gonna help you from beginning to end. Don't worry about it. Now, if after after like 30 days is almost there, and you don't like it at all, then you can return it. No question asked. No question asked. But I'm telling you right now, if you have a commute like what you see here in the video, it's a game changer. It's really a game changer when it comes to commuting. Okay? As I said before, I want as many OpenPilot users out there. It's for the better. Yeah, so go to comma.ai. No, shop.comma.ai. To check the compatibility of your vehicle, just go to comma.ai/vehicles. Let me see here. Let me check the vehicle supported. 250 plus vehicles supported. We have Acura, Audi, Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Ford, Genesis, GMC, Honda, Hyundai, Jeep, Kia, Lexus, Lincoln, MAN, Mazda, Nissan, Ram, SEAT, SEAT, Subaru, Skoda, Toyota, and Volkswagen. Yeah. If you have a Mercedes or a BMW, sorry, it's not supported because it's using a different signal, FlexRay. They're using FlexRay instead of CAN, CAN. Okay, so that's why it's not supported. So Comma uses CAN and CAN FD. I think unofficially Tesla is supported, but I think the Model S, the old one with the AP1, is supported, and you can go to Tinkla. I think it's Tinkla. Tinkla.us, TINKLA.us. So these are autopilot for pre OpenPilot for pre-autopilot Tesla Model S. Yeah. So what else? Okay, now here's the surface street. This is one of my favorites segment that I tested before. I really like this one. If you decide to buy a C3X and join the community at discord.com, please give me a shout out, please. That will mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Give me a shout out, like Eisenheim, I saw your video, it made me buy the C3X. So you think it means a lot. I have a bunch of people DM me saying that I'm the reason why they bought OpenPilot, and it means a lot. It feels good to have to have somebody join our community. This is a community. I don't look at it as like a user thing. For me, it's a community. You join us, we help each other. Okay, we help each other to get the best drive out of our cars. Okay, so my channel is it's all about OpenPilot and Accords. So if you're an Accord owner, you're in luck. But anyway, so here's the local street. and it drives good. It drives great. Um, Comma is thinking to having a store, but it's like it's not. They're thinking about it. I don't know if it's. They're thinking about having a store. But right now, I think they're trying to do some. They're gonna start advertising OpenPilot, because before there's no advertising, because they have a lot of C3X. Okay. So if you buy now, you'll get it. It's not in. It's not back ordered anymore, because before it was back order. Now they have tons of C3X. So tell your family, tell your friends and family, show them this video. Yeah. 1250, 1500. It's not bad. It's really worth it. Especially if you have a Hyundai or a Toyota. It got more turnability. But with this one, see, look. Before I'm having a trouble, see? It's not bad. It's not bad. As long as you stay in the slow lane. I don't mind staying in the slow lane. I don't mind. I'm past those, when I was young. I got a ticket almost every 3 years for speeding. You know what I'm saying? Almost every 3 years. But now I changed my mentality. You know what? I just drive like a grandpa. Hey. See, I'm pressing that button. See that? That sound means it's engaged, and you're gonna see either green or gray border. The green is your ACC is set. The gray border means that you're using gas. You're pressing the gas right now. Okay, with this one, my confidence level is very good, even because there's an island to my left. There's a good gap. Okay, but on this turn though, it's gonna have a slight turn. See, I can feel it might hit the island. So again, as I say, it's not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. So with that instance, if I do it the next day, and the next day, same time, okay, same time of day, the next day, and the next day, and the next day, it will behave the same thing. Get it? Because as I say, it is based on the image training. Whatever image, if it's the same image, you know what I'm saying? If it's the same image that it sees, it will do the same thing. So keep that in mind. If it's a bad segment, there's a particular bad segment. So if you're gonna go to that segment again, same time of day, same scene, it's gonna do the same thing. Okay, just I'm telling you right now. This one for me, it's kind of like too close to the yellow line. There's plenty of space to the right. Why too close to the yellow line? Okay. And I cannot, since I have an unconventional mounting, I cannot report it to comma. Okay. Again, you rather mount your device centered. Okay. Very important. You have to mount it centered, because you need the camera to face the road straight. Okay. The only reason I can make my device to face the road straight is I have a adjustable mount. Okay. The Comma C3X comes with a non-adjustable mount, and since the windshield curves from the center, Okay, if it's off-centered, it will not be, you know what I'm saying. So the camera will point away from this, from the horizon or what have you, from the. So it needs to be centered, okay, because that's you get my drift. In order for it to point straight, okay. But if you have an Accord or any other sedan like mine, and um, if you feel like blocking the blockage is it's a safety concern, you can either mount it way up. Just make sure you have room to unmount it, or you can mount it low, close to the vent. Okay, as long as it's 1 meter. The camera is 1 meter from the ground. As you can see here, the camera is at almost the same level as the top of the side view mirrors for my Honda. So that's almost 1 meter. Okay, as long as 1 meter, that's the minimum height of the lens, the front facing lens. Okay, any lower than that, then your hood will be blocking the camera. There should be no hood visible, and at the same time it should be 1 meter. I mean, you can afford to have a little bit of hood, but I think this one has a hood too. You can see the hood, probably around 1/8 of the area. But anyway, but it needs to be 1 meter at least minimum. Okay. And if you have an SUV, no problem. It's more than 1 meter, so you can low mount it. Okay, it's proven. Low mount and dash mounts are proven by by me and some other people, but it's not officially endorsed. That's the thing. It's not officially endorsed. So until it's officially endorsed, you need to mount your device centered. Okay, you need to mount your device center and up there. And GeoHot wants you to mount it as high as you can. Okay, as high as you can. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys. That's a long talk. Thank you guys. This is Eisenheim. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and leave a like. And I hope you buy a Citrox because of this video. And give me a shout out. Thank you.